Hello, hello. Welcome to the Happy Hippie Intuitive. My name is Nina and I'm here to do your weekly oracle and tarot reading. So this week it's going to be from the 6th through the 12th of June 2022. So we're going to look into what kind of energies you might bump up against this coming week. But before we get into it, I would like to remind you that these readings are general, so you must take what resonates and leave the rest, please. I'll list all the cards I use below in the description box, as well as timestamps, so once you've made your pick, you can jump straight into your reading. If you like to talk about ascension work or awakening process, then I have another channel called Pure Light Awakening, where we talk about those kind of things. You will find that linked in the description box below as well. So let's get into the reading for this week. You have 3 decks to choose from as always. Now today I've chosen 3 decks that are all Jane Wallace decks. So on number 1, we have the one called the Nordic Magic, I believe it's called. Or the Magical Nordic Tarot. Now, this one in the middle is called Moon and Stars Tarot. And in the end, on number 3 today, we have Oceanic Tarot. Now, mind you, the number 1 and number 3 decks are modified. They all come in this size originally, just to have that set. Now, you also have 3 different crystals to choose from today. On number 1, I have put I believe this is citrine. On number 2, we have a green fluorite, kind of a see-through green, light green there. And on number 3 today, we have a colored quartz crystal. So it's just a bright blue colored quartz crystal, an aura crystal. So that's your options, 1, 2, and 3. Invite your guides and angels to guide you to pick your deck. And pause the video if you feel you need more time to find the deck that was meant for you. I will start in a moment, and I always start with number 1. So let's put away number 3 and number 2. Okay, number 1, so if you pick this deck and this crystal, then this is the reading for you. We will pick 6 cards, as we always do in the weekly, and we have some other oracle cards here as well, but we will pick 6 cards, tarot cards to begin with, and then we'll see where we go. So I hope you're all maneuvering the energies that you are currently in. We will see if Spirit has some additional help for you, give you some advice along the way. Let's see what happens here. Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Swords. Yeah, that's too bright. There. The Empress. The Ace of Wands came upside down. I normally don't read reversals, but we will have to take it since it came upside down. The Tower, and underneath you have the 3 of Wands. Okay. Let me just have a sip of water and sink into the energies. Very strange light here today. I think I have to turn some of that off. Yeah. Let's see if we can live with a little bit of glare. I don't like having a glare, but you know, it's difficult with these lights here. But see if we can do something like that, and we can pull these down a little bit so we don't get too much reflection. There, that should be okay. Okay, so listen, let's see here. Yeah. The Nine of Wands is where we are. It's the card of the wounded healer. It's where we have been hurt. But the Nine of Wands is where we also stand strong. There's also about setting boundaries. We have learned from that experience. We have learned from being hurt. So it comes together with the Empress. And the Empress is where we are growing, where we are emerging, we're changing. Something is kind of being nurtured into better health, or nurtured into starting anew, or something is brewing kind of inside of you is what I feel here. So we also have the Page of Cups. It can be a love offer, it can be new love, it can be renewed love, it can be new emotionals. And it comes together with the Ace of Wands, but the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Now the Ace of Wands in the reverse tells me that you're kind of holding back some energy, or that you're not allowing energy in. Because the Ace of Wands is where we normally have epiphany, or where we have a new renewed energy, or where we have passion coming our way. But when it's opposite, it can be that you are holding back, or that you are in need of that energy in towards yourself. So it's reversing, not going out, but going in. Okay, so that might be a thing for you, that you are in need of more energy in. King of Swords is someone who sees things clearly, and he is secure in his own skin. He knows what he wants. He sees the way forward. But it comes together with a Tower. Now, the Tower can be both positive and negative. It can be an epiphany. And I feel like it's surrounded by a lot of positive cards. I mean, even the Three of Wands here, which is kind of where your ships is coming in, where what you have invested will come back to you. So I do feel like it is positive. Or there might be... it feels negative in the moment, but it kind of shifts you onto a path that becomes positive. It can be that as well. So my entire feeling about this reading is the need for stillness, the need for energy in, the need for nourishing, self-nourishment. I mean, the Empress is also very much about the mother, the nurturing mother. So you might be a mother yourself, or you might be missing a mother, you might be needing some motherly love right now, because it comes together with the Nine of Wands. And so I feel like it's the need. And also when the Ace of Wands pops up reversed, which is very seldom in my tarot decks, I feel like you need more energy in. You need to take care of you. So the love here is, I feel, love for yourself more than anything else. And there might be something that's happening where you're kind of shook a little bit, but it comes with an epiphany. It comes with a new knowledge of something. And it's going to put you on the path of receiving after you have invested into something. So that's kind of the overall energies I feel for this reading, number one. Okay. But let us pull some tarot cards here. No, some oracle cards, sorry. Oh. So let's see. These cards are kind of fun. They're from Abraham Hicks. It's called Ask, and it is given. So we will ask. First, there is a message on this side, and then there is a longer message on the other side. I will never get there, so I will enjoy my journey. So with that, I would say that this might be a thing that you've been telling yourself, I'll never get there. You know, it's too much. It's too far. It's too difficult. So I'll just enjoy where I am right now. And that might be, if you have set a goal that's of course impossible to reach, then I understand that's how you feel. And then you should enjoy here and now and just kind of enjoy the journey where you're at. But if it isn't a goal that is too difficult, then I would say don't give up. So let's see what it says on the back side of this card. You cannot ever get it done because you cannot ever cease to be, and you can never halt your awareness. Yet out of your awareness will be born another asking, and each asking always summons another answering. Your eternal nature is one of expansion, and expansion is the potential for unspeakable joy. So you take that message as it resonates with you. I can hold it up to the camera so you can take a screenshot of that if you want to, and repeat that when you need it. But I feel like what they're saying is when you ask why is this happening or why isn't that happening, it creates an energy of lack. First of all, it creates an energy of stagnation. Okay, so instead of asking why you're not receiving or why you're not achieving, then sit down and say, this is my goal, this is my dream, show me how to get there. Okay, so there's just a shift in the way you ask the question, kind of. Okay, now I want to draw also some angel cards today. It's called the Angel Guide Oracle. So let's see what they have to say today. Raise your vibration. Okay. So there is new energy needed in, and that's kind of what I said here that I felt. So you need to allow this new energy to come into your physical form now. You're in the need of shifting also, as I said, the way you look upon things. And that might be this tower moment, kind of something happening where you kind of have to shift the way you see things, okay? That makes sense with the King of Swords here as well. And with that, you will raise your vibration kind of automatically, okay? So as I said with this card here, the way you ask the questions and the way you look upon what's going on with you might be what you need to focus on this week. Okay, number one. Let's pull some Wishcraft at the end today. Let's see what you get by Stacey DeMarco. Oh, it's just popping out here. So messages they want to give you. Okay, so this is the image of the first one here. And it says, happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. Okay. So some of you might be in the need for some better sleep. You have to look into that, see if that resonates. But in general, what this also said is good dreams, meaning what are your dreams? Do you have clarity on what your dreams truly are? Number one is what I also would like to ask you. When the King of Swords comes here with the Tower, have you kind of cleared that up? Are you sure that you have the eye on the ball, kind of? Okay, just asking. This is the image of the second card, and it says, the magic circle. Magic starts with me. Interesting. So it is kind of a reminder that you are manifesting. And so what are you telling yourself? It's kind of what that card says here. So what are you telling yourself here? And have you, as I said, do you have your goals clear? Because whatever it is that you're focusing on right now is manifesting. So if you are focusing on the lack, then that's what you're manifesting. So, ask yourself these questions to help yourself along. Now, this is the third card that popped out. Let's see what that says. Moon wishes. The moon shows me patience. Okay, so they're also asking you to be patient in all of this. Excuse me. First of all, be patient with yourself, because you are in a growing spurt. You're in a moment where you are in need of nourishment to you. That's why the Ace of Wands came in the reverse, right? So you are in need of nourishing yourself and setting up your boundaries towards others here. So you have to be patient with yourself is what I would say with that, most definitely. So there's a new way of looking at things. New energy needed in, of course, having yourself maybe a sit down and writing down what are my goals and dreams really, do I have my eyes on the ball here? Do I focus on that, or what am I focusing on? So magic, that starts with you, and be patient and kind with yourself in this process is what I would say, number one. Okay. So that's pretty much all I had. I hope this made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't. And I wish you the very best to whatever it is that you are moving up against here this coming week. Now, number one, until the next time I see you. Bye. Okay, number 2. So if you picked this deck and you picked the green fluorite, then this is a reading for you. So we will pick 6 cards as we always do in the weekly. 6 tarot cards to begin with, to see what kind of energies you might bump up against. And then, of course, we ask Spirit for advice on how to maneuver those energies. Temperance. 6 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Justice. Pull those up a little bit. Justice and King of Swords. Okay. Underneath, 10 of Wands. Okay, so yeah. I feel like this is yeah, okay, no, I'll get into it. Sorry. Yeah. So you're going through some sort of healing here, number 2, is what I see. And they're asking you to be patient with yourself in this situation where you are healing. You are moving away from the old here with the 6 of Swords, and you are headed for better shores. Seeing the truth for what it is here, trying to find the balance and the justice in your life. You have the vision, you have the, you have seeded the plant here, and now you're waiting for it to grow. So they're asking you to be patient with yourself here as well. And the King of Swords here comes in with knowledge, and he knows kind of the way. What I have to say about this entire reading is it's very similar to reading 1. So you might also want to watch reading 1 and see if there's something in there that will also resonate with you, just to have that said, number 2, okay? You also have the 10 of Wands, which of course is burdens. It's been heavy burden. It's been a lot to carry for you. Underneath there, 4 of Swords, recuperation, the need for silence and stillness, and the need to have time to heal. So what I feel here is that you have made kind of a decision to move away from something. You have made a decision to, that said that this no longer serves me. This is not good for me. I want to go to better shores. I want to find something that is good for my physical, mental, emotional health, and spiritual health as well. So there is some sort of balancing happening. There's some sort of, I hate to use the expression karmic balance, because for me, karmic balance can be misunderstood as to if you only do bad in life, you're going to have a bad next life, and that's not true to me. So it just is. Everything just is. There's nothing wrong or right with anything, really, from a spiritual or light being perspective. So I wouldn't say that, but there's something coming into balance with your energy, is what I would say with that. Okay. There might also be, for some of you, I'm also hearing healing DNA lineage. So there might be something that has been in your lineage, ancestral lineage. Maybe it was some of your ancestors experienced war, and so that fright is kind of in your DNA from them, and so you're part of healing that now. So that might be for some of you. But I do feel like there is a profound healing. It's not just a small thing. It's kind of a big deal. I feel this healing happening to you. Okay. So they're asking you to be kind to yourself, giving yourself love through all of this, and keep on moving. I feel like you've made the right decision on leaving behind whatever it was that you left behind. So you just have to keep on moving and have your focus on regaining your balance here. The seed, as I said, had been planted, and it is starting to grow. So be patient. New information might also be coming your way soon. Okay. So let us pull an angel card. See what the angels have to tell you this week, number 2. Romance and connection. Yeah. So this, what you left behind, might have been a romantic relationship or a friendship or some sort of connection that you felt wasn't good for you. But I also feel when this card comes up that there's a new connection coming in that's going to be so much better for you. It's going to vibrate on your frequency, kind of. It's going to resonate a lot better with you, okay? It might happen this week or it might happen in the next month is what I feel. I'm feeling a summer feeling, at least, with that new energy coming in, okay? Just to have that said. So let's see, these are also cards from Abraham Hicks called Ask and It Is Given. So the messages are kind of profound, sometimes a little bit difficult to understand, but we will try and pull one of those because I wanted to use those cards today. Let's see what we get, number 2, okay? I will do my best to make the best of it. Okay, so it is kind of acceptance as the situation is what it is. So it's kind of a total acceptance of that. And then leaving it behind as you have done and kind of focusing on, okay, what is it that I can learn from this? What can I take with me from this that's going to be beneficial for me in the future? But let's read the back side of this card as well. A key to regaining your feeling of empowerment is to decide right now that no matter how good or how bad you are feeling, you are going to do your best to make the best of it. Do that again and again, and in a short period of time, you will find yourself in a very good feeling place. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that what they're saying with that is that I feel like they're also kind of encouraging you by saying that you made the right decision here. You're making the best of it. You are leaving behind what no longer serves you, and you are steady, you know, you have your eye on the ball and you're steadily moving towards it. So they're asking you to continue to move towards it. Okay, one that popped out here from the Wishcraft. This is the image, and the card says, let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. Yeah, so that's kind of what you've been doing here. And with that, they're just confirming that it was the right decision. Okay. So let's see what else you get from the Wishcraft cards today. Oh, what a beautiful image that is. Okay, let's see. Happy magic for pets. Animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. So I don't know if you have animals or if you've been wishing for animals or if you have some friends that have some animals that you might be wanting to play with or visit. Or connection with animals on an energetic level as well. Their energy is so pure and so beautiful, and it can be very healing. Horses especially, very healing. Okay, let us pull one last card for you, number 2. Wow, beautiful card here. Okay, so that's the image, and it says, fly free. I receive messages from nature easily. So they're kind of inviting you out to nature here as well, is what I feel, number 2, with the animals and nature card here. So yeah, that might be very beneficial for you in this healing process. To use nature, put your physical feet on the ground so that you get that ground energy up into your physical form. That is also very healing. Touch trees. There is absolutely, I know that it sounds like a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason. Because trees can be very healing as well. You know, they have forest baths, kind of guided tours as forest baths. I know, I believe it is in Japan. And that's also a reason for doing that. You know, there's lots of healing in it. So if you have a possibility to do that in your vicinity, then I would try and do that. So yeah, but I feel like that was kind of your message. I feel like you are definitely on the right path here, number 2. You just keep on going. You made the right decision. Keep on moving. Be patient with yourself and loving. Out in nature, use animals if you can. Look out for this romance connection or romantic or loving person that wants to come into your life now, and make the best of where you are, as in accept where you are and just keep on moving, and they are with you in this. Okay, so that's all I kind of had for this week. I hope it made sense. I hope you liked the reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't. I wish you the very best moving into this week, number 2. Until the next time I see ya. Bye. Okay, number 3. So if you picked this deck and this crystal, then this is a reading for you. We will pull 6 cards as we always do in the weekly, and I have some oracle cards here as well. So let us see what energies you might bump up against this coming week, number 3, and ask Spirit on guidance on how to maneuver those energies. Okay, let us see what you get. So these cards have been modified. Just to have that said, I have the original as well. I have 2 decks, but yeah, one that just popped on up. The Fool, beautiful. 2 cards that wanted to come out as card number 2, so we will do that. 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, and the Queen of the Ocean, and the Angel of the Ocean. Okay, so the Angel of the Ocean here is number 14, which is Temperance, okay? And this number 3 is the Empress. And of course the Fool is the Fool. So that's that. Okay. So let us look at it. So I'm of course drawn to taking these 2 cards out first. It is the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is where we are quarreling with someone, where we are not agreeing, we're not seeing eye to eye. There is some sort of dispute happening, and it's kind of taking the energy out of us. We kind of feel, for some of you, you might be feeling stabbed in the back, you might be feeling like depleted of energy, or you might be feeling that this quarrel has taken a lot from you. It's taken a lot of your energy, your time, your thought process, those kind of things. It might be just a little dispute at work. It might be a friend. It might be a family member. You know, take it as it resonates. But some sort of dispute in any way, shape, or form has happened, and it's made you feel kind of either depleted, stabbed in the back, I give up, you know, I'm done with you kind of feeling. Okay. So that's kind of the middle feeling here. It comes together with the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is, it can be new energy, it can be new passion. So it might be that this quarrel has been kind of emotional, passionate, kind of loud for some of you. But for others, this page can also represent, I mean, the page is also a child. So it can be, of course, a dispute with a child, but it can be also someone with kind of a childish energy. So, you know, take it as it resonates with you. But the other cards around you here, though, are very positive, okay? The Page of Wands is also a positive card as such. You also have the Page of Pentacles, which is new offer. The Fool can, of course, be that you went into trusting someone foolishly, like you shouldn't maybe have trusted someone, so take that as it resonates with you. But the Fool is also someone who steps into something new, who leaves the old behind and steps into something new and kind of focuses on that, you know, just blindly takes one step forward and say, okay, I'm just going to do this now. The Queen of Cups is someone who is very emotionally stable. She is very nurturing woman. She is a very loving woman. It can, of course, be male as well, but it's the female energy of it. And it comes together with a Fool. So I would say for you in this situation is first of all, don't let this situation destroy any future relationships, okay? So even though you have been hurt, even though you feel like giving up, even though you feel maybe stabbed in the back, don't let it color new people coming into your life, okay? So that's kind of a message for some of you. I would say with this, they're asking you to trust as well with the Fool card, okay? There might be a very loving woman that you can trust. That might be the significance of these 2 cards together. So there might be a mother figure, grandmother figure, and you know, or uncle and father, you know, but that has that loving connection with you, that wants to help you in this situation. So that might be the significance of these 2 cards for some of you. For others of you, I feel like you are this loving person, and you are been asking to trust from the universe. Because even though this situation have been hard, they are with you, and they're kind of, there's things kind of happening behind the scenes here, okay? You have the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, which can mean a message from them saying there will be a new offer coming your way, and it will be, you know, with passion. It will be a passionate offer. It will be kind of in the right energetic resonance for you. New kind of resonance. So these are kind of saying something new, as well as the Fool card here is saying something new. So I wouldn't dwell very much on these energies here. Okay. Now you also have the Empress card here, which is someone who is emerging, which is someone who is growing within themselves. Now the Queen can also be a nurturing woman, and this also being a nurturing woman. So either you are the nurturing person here, or there might be someone in your vicinity that really wants to help you. I'm also hearing sisters. So for some of you, you might have sisters that want to come in and help. There might also be a sister in spirit. Okay, and if that's you, then this is a message from that sister saying, I love you and I'm with you. You also have the Temperance card here, which is the card of healing. Underneath, you have the High Priest, which is the connection to spirit, or a spiritual teacher, or a priest, or something that has to do with spirit. So they are with you. I mean, this is very much telling me that they are with you, and they are really helping you in this situation. They're helping you heal from this, okay? And there might, of course, as I said, be some people around you as well that really wants to help you heal from this and help you move forward, and seeing maybe the silver lining in all of this. Seeing what have you learned from this situation, right? So take that knowledge, take that teaching from them, whether it be your spirit team or someone here on the planet, okay? Somebody really wants to come in and help here. So this fell out, romance and connection. Okay. So this was also the same as, I believe, was it number 2 that this card came up? Might be some messages there for you as well. But if this, there might have been a romance or you know, emotional connection with this person that you've been in a quarrel with. But with this, they're also kind of saying that there is some new energies coming your way here. There is a loving hand kind of being given to you in the future here. I want to pull one more card of this, I've been told, before I go to the second one. For some reason, the other one's only got one, but I was told to give you another one. Okay, that popped out. 2 popped out. Wow, okay. Joy and contentment, cut the cords. Okay, so cut the cords, yeah. Plain and simple. Straight message there. And joy and contentment in the future here. Yeah, beautiful. So with that, they're saying that you will, this too shall pass, and you will get through this. And there is joy and contentment, and maybe a new connection in the future here. Now I'm also going to draw a card from the Abraham Hicks deck, Ask and It Is Given. So let's see what we get here. Oh, no, it's a card that's not going to be there. Okay. In my appreciation, I offer no resistance. In my appreciation, I offer no resistance. So it is allowing the energies from spirit to come in, is what I feel with that as well. Yeah, don't resist whomever also wants to come in and help you, is what I feel with that. But let's read the backside of this card. Appreciation and self-love are the most important aspects you could ever nurture. Appreciation of others and the appreciation of yourself are the closest vibrational matches to source energy of anything we have ever witnessed anywhere in this universe. So, appreciating loving relations coming your way, appreciating yourself, self-love is very much about this card. So not resisting help, not resisting when spirit is coming in to help you is what I would say with that card as well. Okay, so let us pull some Wishcraft cards in the end. Cards by Stacy DeMarco. Oh, that was 2 that just popped on out here. So that card, that's a fun card. Okay, let's read the back of that. The Magic Potion. I can create magic anytime I wish. Beautiful. Yes, you can. You can manifest whatever it is that you're focusing on. You know, if you focus on this new stuff coming in instead of focusing on this quarrel here, that's kind of how you manifest. This card also popped out. Aqua Luna. I am grateful and blessed. Yeah. So they are asking you to stay in that energy of being grateful, in that energy of appreciation, as they said here as well. And appreciating yourself, appreciating how far you've come, appreciating how you handle the situation, right? Appreciating that you actually managed to stand your ground and get through it. And appreciating that you are in a situation now where you're healing. Healing has been very much the topic of all 3 readings today. Very much so. And I do feel, and I did that on my other channel as well. I have another for June, the energy update kind of for June. I was told by Spirit that we are in a very healing moment now on the planet as a whole. Healing a lot of old wounds and a lot of old kind of way of thinking, you know, that kind of old-fashioned masculine energy I feel is being healed. So there's a lot of healing going on, deep wounds coming up. So it has been the topic of this past week, at least, coming up over and over and over again. So a lot of healing going on, and it's deep. So you have to take your time to really get into this and allow it to come through, you know, and ask for help. Don't resist the help. No resistance, you know, when it's offered to you. And ask your angels and guides to guide you also in this situation if you feel that things are getting rough. Feel free to share your journey here on this channel. Feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you want to. And I just wish you the very best moving into this number 3. And you have all my love, and I know Spirit is with you and they love you dearly and want to help. Okay? So that was all for today. I wish you the very best, and thank you so much for being part of this reading today. Until the next time I see you.